Night falls slowly, like a curtain of deep blue settling over the valley of your soul. You can almost feel the air shift, quiet, heavy, carrying whispers of the battles you fought today. The shadows outside the window stretch long, but the shepherd walks among them unafraid. You are not alone in this valley. You are not abandoned in this night. Stay until the end, because tonight God fights while you rest. There is a reason the enemy attacks in the dark, because darkness amplifies fear, magnifies doubts, and echoes every old wound louder than before. But the God who guards Israel, the one who never sleeps nor slumbers, draws near to your home right now. His footsteps echo through the valley, and every hidden enemy trembles at his presence. You can almost sense his shadow covering your doorway, like a shield of fire. Tonight, heaven bends low. Angels stand at the borders of your home. Every spirit of fear, every whisper of anxiety, every attack formed in darkness, God rises against them with a holy strength that no enemy can outrun. You are being protected even in the places you cannot see. Your valley may feel long, but your shepherd is longer still. Your enemies may feel loud, but his voice silences storms. The shadows may feel close, but his light strips darkness of all power. Stay with me. Stay until the end. Because something powerful is about to happen over your night. In the next moments, as you breathe, as you settle, as you allow your heart to rest, God will surround you with a presence that breaks attacks before they reach you. He will guard your home, your room, your dreams. This night is not like other nights. This night is holy ground. Subscribe to receive God's protection every night. The night settles over your valley like a heavy cloak, thick and unmoving. You can feel the weight of the day still clinging to you, refusing to let go. Every fear your heart carried tries to rise again, whispering in the dark. Shadows stretch like hands reaching for your peace, trying to unsettle you, yet something stirs on the horizon. Quiet, steady, unmistakable, footsteps of a presence that knows your name approach your valley. God himself is walking toward you. The valley around you looks barren, silent, almost forgotten by the world. But the spiritual realm sees everything your eyes cannot. Enemies hide behind invisible ridges, watching, waiting, planning. Attacks formed in darkness circle like wolves around a lantern. But as God steps into your valley, their confidence begins to crumble. He carries light that no shadow can withstand. He carries authority that no attack can cross. You may not see the battle, but heaven has never lost sight of it. The air thickens, shifting as if creation itself knows something divine is coming. Winds move without reason, like the valley is bowing before its king. Your fears tremble. They know they cannot stand before his presence. The shepherd who never sleeps has risen to defend his own. Tonight he is not merely watching. Tonight he is intervening. Enemies that whispered earlier begin to retreat into the shadows. They sense the movement of a God who does not tolerate threats toward his children. He carries a torch of holy fire that reveals every hidden scheme. He exposes every trap, every plot, every unseen ambush. Nothing formed against you goes unnoticed by the one who guards you. He searches the valley with eyes of blazing purity. He declares, "Enough." Fear tries to lift its voice again, but God's presence silences it. Where anxiety once curled around your spirit, peace begins to unfold. Where dread once pressed against your chest, his strength rises instead. The valley isn't changing yet, but you are. Because when the protector arrives, the atmosphere shifts. The battle isn't yours anymore. It never truly was. You feel the spiritual weight around you. Heaviness, pressure, tension begin to break. It's as if invisible chains around your mind are cracking open. God breathes over your valley, and shadows recoil instantly. Every enemy loses power under his voice, his light, his presence. He stands between you and every fear that tries to speak. He lifts his hand as a shield over your home, and darkness obeys. You stand on sacred ground, though your room looks ordinary. The battle that once surrounded you is now under God's command. He takes the valley into his hands, inspecting every corner of it. He sees the burdens you carried alone and says, "Give them to me." He sees the fears you never voiced and whispers, "I already knew." He sees the wounds you tried to hide and breathes healing into them. The shepherd tends to every part of your heart. In the distance a roar echoes, not of fear but of heaven's armies arriving. The ground beneath your valley trembles slightly, like creation responding. Angels take their positions on the ridges, watching, guarding, protecting. No attack will cross the line God has drawn tonight. What once threatened you now fears the one who stands beside you. Your valley is no longer a place of danger. It is a battlefield owned by God. The enemies that once surrounded your mind now shrink in his shadow. Their strategies unravel like paper burning in fire. God sees every plan before it forms, every trap before it's built. He dismantles them with a single movement of his hand. You are not fighting for survival anymore. You are witnessing victory. A holy confidence rises in you because God has entered the valley. A soft light begins to glow around you, not from lamps or street lights. It's a spiritual warmth, gentle but unmistakably divine. It wraps around your heart like a mantle of protection. Fear cannot stand under its radiance. Darkness has no voice here anymore. God is establishing his presence over your night. Your valley becomes a sanctuary. The battle is still unfolding, but now it is heaven fighting, not you. Every unseen enemy is met by the strength of the Almighty. Boasting spirits are silenced, plotting spirits are scattered, attacking spirits are overthrown. God reigns in your valley tonight, and nothing can challenge him. So you breathe deeper, slower, steadier. Your heart loosens its grip on tension. Your mind releases the battles of the day, because the shepherd is standing watch, eyes wide open. He guards your home while you rest. He takes control of every spiritual threat, and the night bows before his authority. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? As these ancient words rise in the night, your spirit lifts with them. You look up, not with your physical eyes, but with your heart. You lift your gaze above the valley, above the fear, above the attack, because help does not come from the ground beneath you. Help comes from the God who stands above every enemy. Your help comes from him alone. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. This is not ordinary help. This is creator-level help. The one who formed galaxies with a whisper now defends your home. The God who set the stars in place places himself beside your bed. The maker of heaven and earth becomes the keeper of your night. He is not a distant protector. He is present. He is here. He will not let your foot slip. God is not just fighting enemies. He is stabilizing your steps. Where you felt unstable, he secures you. Where you felt vulnerable, he strengthens you. Where you felt unsure, he steadies you in his hands. You are held firmly, even when life has shaken you. Tonight, your footing is protected by God himself. He who watches over you will not slumber. This is the promise that breaks fear in the night. God does not blink, grow tired, or step away. He will not close his eyes, not even for a second. While you sleep, he watches every entrance of your home. While you rest, he scans the spiritual realm around you. The guardian of your soul never sleeps. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. Heaven confirms the promise with divine emphasis. The one who guarded his people through deserts and wars now guards you. He kept Israel through millennia, and he keeps you through this night. Not a moment passes without his watchful eye over your valley. Your enemies wait for weakness, but God never grows weak. He is fully awake, fully alert, fully present. The Lord watches over you. Let these words settle deep into your spirit like warm oil. He watches your breathing, your thoughts, your dreams. He watches the spiritual atmosphere around your home. He watches the attacks forming before they reach you. You are not unseen. You are not unguarded. The Lord himself is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. Even in the valley he stands close, so close you can feel his nearness. Shade means refuge, covering, protection. Where the heat of the battle burned you, he cools and shields you. Where the pressure felt suffocating, he gives relief. He stands at your right hand, your place of vulnerability. He covers every exposed part of your life. The sun will not harm you by day, meaning what tried to drain your strength today has no permission tomorrow. The exhaustion, the stress, the spiritual fatigue, God breaks their power. He lifts the burdens from your shoulders with his gentle hand. You will wake renewed, not drained. You will rise refreshed, not defeated. Daytime battles bow to his authority. Nor the moon by night. Every fear of the night, every shadow, every unseen attack, God blocks it. The moon symbolizes coldness, instability, hidden warfare. But none of it will touch you tonight. God places a barrier around your mind, your emotions, your rest. He shuts down every entrance the enemy tries to use. Nighttime harm cannot reach you. The Lord will keep you from all harm. Not some harm, not the visible harm, all harm, seen and unseen, physical and spiritual, attacks, curses, plans, intimidation, nightmares, none survive his presence. He covers your home like a fortress surrounded by fire. Nothing unholy crosses the threshold of your dwelling. God himself stands guard. He will watch over your life, your story, your future, your dreams, your heart, your mind, your purpose. He guards the roads you walk and the roads you avoid. He protects you from what you see and what you don't see. Your life is wrapped in his hands tonight, and nothing can snatch you from his grip. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. He watches where you go tomorrow and where you return tonight. He watches every boundary of your home, every door, every window. He watches your spirit as you sleep and your steps when you wake. This is not temporary protection, it is eternal covering. His guardianship surrounds your entire existence. Forevermore begins tonight. The moment the words of Psalm 121 rise from your spirit, heaven responds. A shift happens above your home. Subtle at first, then unmistakable. The atmosphere thickens with glory, like warm oil pouring from the sky. Angels descend in formation, their wings stirring the night air. They are not gentle tonight. They come armed, vigilant, ready. Your valley becomes a spiritual battleground of light. Heaven has stepped in. Every unseen enemy that lurked in the shadows freezes in fear. They sense the presence of divine authority flooding your home. What once approached confidently now retreats in trembling silence. Heaven's armies do not negotiate, they conquer. The angelic hosts encircle your house like a living, radiant wall. Not a single attack passes them unnoticed. God has dispatched reinforcements. Winds move unnaturally, swirling with holy purpose. It is not weather, it is warfare. You can sense it, a cleansing, a sweeping away of darkness. Angels glide through the air, tearing down spiritual traps. They break arrows meant for your heart before they are released. They dismantle assignments formed in secret. Every plot collapses under their strength. The enemy tries a final surge, a desperate attempt to strike. But the moment darkness advances, heaven's fire erupts. A flash of divine light cuts through the valley like a sword. This is not human strength, it is God's judgment on the attacks. Every demonic force is struck, scattered, and silenced. Their power dissolves in the brilliance of his presence. The valley belongs to God tonight. Angels take their posts on the corners of your home. One stands at the front door with a sword drawn in flame. Another watches over your windows with eyes that never blink. Another positions himself near your room, wings outstretched. They form a shield of holy fire around your entire dwelling. No curse, no fear, no spirit of torment can cross that line. You are surrounded. In the spiritual realm, the battle intensifies, but not for you. You are not fighting, you are being defended. God's warriors move quickly, strategically, flawlessly. They intercept attacks traveling long distances toward you. They break invisible chains meant to bind your sleep. They overturn every scheme of darkness with divine force. Heaven works tirelessly on your behalf, but then something greater happens. God himself steps forward into the valley, not as a distant king, but as a warrior defending his child. Darkness quakes beneath his feet. The night itself bends in reverence. Every spirit of fear collapses under his gaze. The shepherd becomes your defender. He speaks one word, just one, and the atmosphere ignites. Enemies scatter like dust in a hurricane. Every lingering fear evaporates instantly. Every unclean presence flees in terror. His voice carries weight no darkness can withstand. He establishes his rule over the valley with supreme authority. Your night becomes his territory. A column of golden light descends over your home. It is warm, thick, radiant, like the glow of heaven touching earth. This light is not decoration, it is protection. It seals your home from every spiritual intrusion. It binds every wandering spirit that once attempted to enter. It creates a holy barrier no darkness can cross. Your home becomes a sanctuary of light. Inside your spirit, something shifts. You feel the weight of oppression lifting off your shoulders. You feel the pressure loosening around your chest. You feel peace pressing deeper than fear ever did. Because heaven is no longer fighting around you. Heaven is fighting for you. God has taken over the battle. In the unseen realm, angels carry away the remnants of defeated threats. They erase footprints of the enemy along your valley's edge. They clear pathways for peace to flow unhindered. They lay down blessings where attacks once stood. They prepare the night for rest instead of war. You will not sleep in danger. You will sleep in victory. Heaven has secured the ground. Then suddenly the battle quiets, not because darkness retreated, but because it was destroyed. The valley grows still beneath God's covering. Angels remain, but now they stand in peaceful formation. The spiritual war has ended, and you are safe. God has turned the night in your favor. Heaven watches as you prepare to rest. After the battle stills, a deep hush settles over your valley. It is not the silence of fear, it is the silence of peace. God's presence softens the entire atmosphere around you. Every harsh edge of the night melts under his warmth. You feel a calm you didn't even know you needed. A holy serenity begins to surround your heart. Peace takes the place where fear once lived. A gentle light rests over your home, soft, steady, comforting. It fills every corner, every hallway, every quiet room. It feels like a warm blanket being placed around your soul. This is the shepherd's covering, his personal embrace. You are not just guarded, you are comforted. You are not only protected, you are cherished. God wraps you in his peace tonight. Your mind begins to slow, releasing the noise of the day. Thoughts that once tangled around each other now loosen gently. The shepherd speaks softly to your spirit, calming every storm. His voice is warm, steady, full of reassurance. He whispers, "I am here. Do not fear." His words settle into you like soft rain on dry ground. Peace begins to take root. The shadows in your valley no longer intimidate you. They cannot threaten a soul covered by divine protection. Where fear once stood tall, it now kneels before God's peace. Your heart feels lighter, as if heaven breathed on it. You no longer brace yourself for attacks. You rest under the wings of the Almighty. Peace becomes your new atmosphere. You may feel a gentle warmth on your chest or shoulders. That is God's presence, resting upon you like healing oil. He presses comfort into the areas that once hurt. He softens the tension around your heart. He soothes the wounds you carried silently. God is not rushing, he is staying close. Peace is becoming personal. Angels shift their posture from warriors to guardians. Their swords remain drawn, but now they stand in stillness. They watch over you with unwavering vigilance, ensuring no disturbance touches your mind or your sleep. Their presence itself radiates calm and reassurance. Your home feels enveloped in holy safety. You are fully, completely protected. Then God himself moves closer to you, not in thunder, not in fire, but in gentle, tender nearness. He touches the tired places of your soul. He replaces heaviness with rest. He replaces anxiety with quiet strength. He restores what the night once tried to steal. A softness fills the air, like heaven dimmed the lights for your rest. The room feels different, warmer, quieter, safer. You sense his hand over your dreams, his peace filling the atmosphere around your bed. He guards your heart like a father guards his child. You can finally breathe deeply again. You are safe in his shadow. All the worries you carried today begin to drift away. They lose their grip, slipping from your thoughts gently. God's peace settles into the deepest parts of your being. He guards your heart from rushing thoughts and restless emotions. He calms the waves within your spirit. Tonight, your mind is not a battlefield. It is a resting place. You feel a stability rising inside you, a quiet knowing that God has everything under control, not just tonight but tomorrow and the days ahead. He covers your future as surely as he covers your night. He fills you with strength without you needing to strive. His peace becomes a steady foundation beneath you. You are anchored in him. The house around you feels softer, warmer, holier. What was once ordinary becomes sacred. The walls, the floor, the air, everything feels blessed. God's peace is not just near you, it is resting upon your home. It flows through every doorway and settles into every room. Your home becomes a sanctuary of divine rest, every inch of it guarded by his presence. Now your heart begins to prepare for sleep, not as someone vulnerable, but as someone protected. You lie under divine covering, wrapped in heaven's peace. The night holds no threat anymore. The valley holds no fear anymore. God watches over you with perfect love, and peace, real peace, surrounds you completely. As your body begins to relax, heaven remains fully awake. The spiritual realm continues moving gently around your home. You are entering rest, but God is entering action. He watches every breath you take, every rise and fall of your chest. His presence settles deeper into your room like warm evening light. You are safe enough to let go of every thought. Heaven takes over the night shift. Your eyes may begin to grow heavy, but his eyes remain wide open. Not a single sound escapes his awareness. Not a single threat passes his borders. God surrounds you with layers of protection, soft, invisible, unbreakable. Your rest becomes holy under his care. He guards you while you sleep. The concerns you couldn't solve today, heaven is solving them now, quietly, gently, perfectly. God handles what your strength could not. He moves in ways you cannot see but will soon feel. He aligns conversations, opportunities, and solutions for tomorrow. While you sleep, he prepares your victory. Nothing is on pause in heaven. A soft warmth hovers above you, gentle, steady, like a blanket woven from peace itself. It settles over your mind, calming every last ripple. Thoughts slow down into still waters. Your breathing grows deeper, smoother, more natural. The shepherd stands beside your rest. You are held in his peace. Angels remain around your home like quiet sentinels. Their wings do not rustle, their presence does not disturb. Everything they do is silent, intentional, protective. They monitor every entrance, every spiritual boundary. They keep darkness far from your dreams. Nothing unholy steps near your sleep. You are guarded on every side. As you drift deeper, God begins healing what the day wounded. He touches the tired corners of your soul. He restores the parts of you that feel worn. He calms emotional storms still lingering inside. He massages tension off your spirit like a tender father. You rest and he repairs. Your night becomes restoration. The shepherd whispers promises over you, not loudly, but with a softness that reaches your heart. I am with you. I will protect you. I will strengthen you. I will give you rest. His voice carries peace into your dreams. The night deepens, but your fear does not, because God fills the darkness with his presence. He turns the night from a place of uncertainty into a place of holy rest. You sleep under divine surveillance, heaven's eyes never closing. Your dreams unfold under his care. If nightmares ever tried to approach, they find no access to night. Angels block them with effortless authority. God shields your mind from spiritual intrusions. Your sleep becomes light-filled, calm, untouchable. Peace guards every dream. Your rest is protected. Even as your body completely relaxes, God continues moving in the unseen world. He arranges breakthroughs waiting for you at sunrise. He untangles problems you feared would never change. He opens doors quietly while you breathe softly. You sleep, but heaven works. You rest, but God reigns. Your spirit begins to float in a gentle stillness. A holy quiet fills every corner of your room. It's the kind of peace that can only come from God. Soft, deep, settling peace. Peace that sinks into your bones. Peace that wraps around your heart. Peace that sings you to sleep. And as you rest fully under God's covering, the night becomes a sacred space of restoration. Your dreams unfold inside divine safety. Your body heals naturally under heaven's watch. God guards your doors, your windows, your thoughts. Nothing touches you without passing through him. And he allows nothing through. Slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, the night begins to lift. Morning light touches the edges of your valley like a gentle whisper. You are still resting, but the world around you is shifting. God has been working through every hour of the night. Now dawn arrives, carrying his promises. The darkness loses its power at the first hint of his sunrise. A new day begins under his victory. The atmosphere feels different, lighter, brighter, safer, because the night did not win. God did. The battles fought in the unseen realm are now settled. Heaven stands victorious over every enemy that tried to rise. Where fear stood last night, peace stands this morning. Where pressure was heavy, freedom now breathes. God has turned the night in your favor. The light of dawn is not just sunlight, it is a spiritual symbol, a reminder that no night lasts forever, a reminder that attacks do not define your future. A reminder that God guards you from beginning to end. Your valley looks different in the morning light. What once felt threatening now looks powerless, because God has spoken victory over your life. As you wake, you feel a softness in your chest, a kind of peace that only comes after heaven has fought for you. Your spirit feels lighter, steadier, more secure. The heaviness of yesterday no longer clings to you. God removed burdens while you slept. He restored strength without you noticing. You rise renewed. Angels still stand around your home, watching quietly. Their posture has changed. They stand at ease, not in battle, because the war of the night has already been won. They guard you through the morning, ensuring peace flows into your first moments of the day. Nothing tries to return. Nothing can. Heaven has established victory. The shepherd walks ahead of you into this new day. He prepares your path, steady and safe. He clears away obstacles before you encounter them. He softens hearts before conversations even begin. He aligns blessings where fear once tried to block. Your steps today are guided by his grace. Your day begins in divine order. As sunlight fills your room, you feel a holy strength rising. It is not your effort, it is God's restoration. He renews your mind with clarity and calm. He renews your emotions with peace and gentleness. He renews your spirit with courage and expectation. Everything in you echoes one truth. God kept you through the night. The problems you feared yesterday seem smaller now because you are no longer facing them alone. God stands before them with the authority of heaven. He goes ahead of you, rearranging outcomes in your favor. Your future is not uncertain. It is protected. Your path is not dark, it is guided. Your day is not fragile, it is blessed. You step into the morning covered in victory. The attacks that threatened you last night have been dismantled by the hand of God. He destroyed what the enemy tried to build. He blocked what the enemy tried to send. He reversed what the enemy tried to sabotage. Your day rises with divine triumph. You may not see everything God did during the night, but you will feel the results throughout the day. Unexpected peace, unexplainable clarity, strength you didn't have yesterday, doors opening without effort. These are signs of His work while you rested. The shepherd now leads you into a day filled with promise. Not because life is perfect, but because God is present. He turns what was meant for harm into stepping stones. He turns what was meant to break you into blessings. He turns what was meant to drain you into purpose. Morning becomes a miracle in His hands, and as the sun rises fully over your valley, you realize something powerful. God didn't just guard you, He carried you. He didn't just protect you, He strengthened you. He didn't just silence the night, He prepared your victory. Today begins with heaven's promise. God has turned your night into triumph. The night has passed, but God has not left your side. The same presence that guarded you in the valley now walks with you into the light of a new day. Your home is covered, your path is blessed, your heart is steady, and your spirit carries the peace heaven placed inside you. Tonight, when shadows return, you will remember this moment. You will remember that God stood between you and every attack. You will remember that angels encircled your home and the shepherd himself stood watch while you slept. Your nights are not vulnerable anymore. They are protected ground. Take a slow breath. Feel the calm He left with you. Feel the restoration settled deep in your bones. This peace is not temporary. It is a gift, a sign, a covering. A reminder that God's protection doesn't end when the prayer ends. It continues with you every hour, every step, every night. And as you move through your day, remember, Psalm 121 is not just a passage, it is a shield, a promise that the God who never sleeps, never stops watching, defending, guiding, and loving you. Your going out and your coming in are forever under His sight. May your dreams remain guarded, your sleep remain peaceful, and your home remain under God's wings. May every night become a sanctuary, and every morning a testimony of victory. You are not alone in this journey. Heaven walks with you. Subscribe so we can pray together every night.